Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the DAX this morning? So pretty similar to the Dow Jones, we have a grouping of the oscillators. We've got step out of the Bollinger Band here, and we had a consolidation pattern that's broken to the upside. So let me just get rid of all the noise here. Okay, so that was the consolidation pattern between these blue lines, and pretty much a double bottom that we've broken to the upside. Okay, so technically speaking, we have a target of the height of the range, which takes us to there, okay, which is pretty much going to test the moving average here. Now, the thing to watch out for is we do have this swing low here, so I suspect that we should get some kind of selling happening here. It may just be profit taking, or the bears may try to drive us down again, but we come down to the hour. You'll see it lines up quite nicely with the 200 moving average on the hour as well. So I do suspect we'll have some kind of a pullback. However, pay attention to these moving averages. For as long as these moving averages stay like this and price stays above them, the trend is up. Okay, so for me on the hour, we have a trend reversal, which is up. And on the 4 hour, we also have a potential trend reversal. It's not confirmed yet. I would still expect another pullback, create a higher low, come and test these moving averages, and then that would give me my confirmation. In other words, pullback back to 11,700. Okay. The other thing is, if you look at the oscillators, you can see up the Bollinger Band, one of them in the oversold territory, and if they do cross over here, it would be a fairly deep pullback. Okay, so yeah, so I'm still looking for longs, and let's just get back here and just have a look at your take yesterday. So yesterday I highlighted this could have been a wedge. It wasn't a wedge, so you can see this rejection bar right here in the second hour of trading, and that was your cue that the buyers were here. Okay, still the indecision bar. So what you could have done is entered there with a stop below this previous fractal, or alternatively just drill down onto a lower time frame to see what's happening. And here you can see on the 12 minutes you had a big pin bar here, rejection off at 200, back. So that was your first signal. There's my second signal. Okay, and there is your third signal, that big engulfing bar. So that would have given you the confidence that you need to be looking for longs. Okay, so yeah, in other words, wedge failed. You've got rejections off a level which is the 200 moving average on the 12 minute. You would have seen this on the 15 as well, and that was your reason to get long. No reason to get out just yet. And I'll just have a quick look at the DAX futures. Flat, everything's flat at the moment. So yeah, I would not necessarily be looking to add after this rally that we had. So 190 points. So I'm not looking to really to add to this at the moment, but definitely looking to move stop up to below this flag. Sorry, before this, below this fractal, and wait and see what happens at the open. I suspect, if we do watch the first hour of trading, if we do break above it, then you can expect more upside. Just expect some resistance at these levels I've put in. So you're going to expect some resistance at 11,855, and you're going to expect some more at 12,026. Okay, so for me at the moment, we have a double bottom breakout. So I would expect us to come and target these previous highs here around the 12,000 mark, because that is the measured move of this range break or double bottom break. Okay, so not necessarily that it'll happen in one go. I would expect some kind of a pullback, although this trend on the hour is very strong at the moment. Okay, now I just want to switch across to the ichimoku quickly, and get rid of that noise. So the reason why I want to do this is you can see on the hour we've got a breakthrough of the cloud, we've got a ticker span breakthrough of the cloud. Okay, we've got a crossover here that we had pretty much 2 days ago. Okay, and we are pointing up, so there's no reason on the hour to get out. On the 4 hour, however, it's a little bit of a different picture. So we are still below the cloud. Ticker span is below price, and we haven't had a crossover. So on the 4 hour, your trend has not changed. Okay, on the daily, you can see we have horizontal lines here. Now, if you do want to pick up a level where sellers are going to try and drive this down, it's going to be off these two levels. Okay, so it's going to be off Dickinson and Kijinson. So these are the areas that you need to watch, and you'll see it lines up pretty much with a swing low. Okay, so 11,867 and 11,920. Okay, so that is on the daily. The thing about this is that they are horizontal, so they're running flat, which is an indication that the trend that may be potentially changing, but it's not confirmed on the daily, and it's also not confirmed on the 4 hour. Okay, so just be wary about that. Don't assume that that the trend has changed and it's going to run now. It may have changed on the 4 hour, but remember the rule of ichimoku is price. Typically, you don't take the first break of a cloud. Wait for the retest of the break. So what you're looking for is price to come back. I'll use this red line. Come back to around this area here on the cloud. So drop back here, hold the cloud break, and then start moving to the upside. That's going to give you the confidence that you have the trend change on the higher time frame. The 4 hour here, what you're looking for is a crossover, but then you can see what's going to happen here. Price heads up to the cloud, it will bounce back, and then it's going to come through the cloud, come back, bounce back, and then head up. Okay, so just pay attention to it. The trend line is broken. There is a trend line, but we all know how price action functions, and 9 times out of 10, it will come back and try and test the break, or at least come and test a break of something. So whether it's these pin bars, whether it's the Kijinson or the Dickinson, or whether it's this trend line, it always comes back to test. Okay, so that's what we're waiting for. You're waiting for a test, and the test must be successful. Then you have a pretty good reason to add to your current position if you're in, or alternatively to get into the position and now try hold this for a potential swing trade. Okay, so that's my view on the DAX today. Hope it helps, and I do suspect we're going to continue. Maybe not first thing in the morning, but definitely later in the day. Anyway, guys, enjoy your day, and catch up with you later. Cheers for now.